This is Joe. Joe's Premium Firewood coming to you live. 2 minutes early, Paul Wagner, on Sunday, October 15th, 2023. Out here in our driveway, up near the house, the old log cabin firewood. And I bought this load of ash from Phil this week, and I have a delivery that I got to do, so I got to split a Joe cord in there, because everybody knows ash is cash. And so I'll be firing up the Easton made splitter. We've got Dozer Boy here, and I'll be firing that up. We've got Stacy, she's a regular. Bill Moon should be broadcasting it on YouTube. Hey, there he is. Speak of the devil. And if he's the one that made he made some of these stickers on here, and he's made my shirt and my hat. There's Firewood at the Furnace's buddy Jack's logo. I thought you'd be watching the game, Brad. You and Brady watching the game, because I guess they're in London, unless it's being streamed on a channel you don't have. You know how they do that. But I got to fill up the truck here with a Joe cord that I'm going to be delivering. There's Jason. Tie Man here yet? Tie Man here yet? Those are Tie Man's colors right there. Go blue, Tie Man. But anyway, and I got an announcement. I'm going to make some news I got yesterday. So stay tuned to that. I'll do that one. I'll let you know that once I get going on this. But usually when I split this right here, Colleen's here. Hit that thumbs up. 15 watching, 4 thumbs up. Usually, now I put some wood here for Mom on the back. We got a fire going on right now. There's Mountaintop Outdoors, and Larry Cluck's here. Everybody's showing up, but I'm guessing for a Joe cord, it's going to take probably that what's the good stuff that's in the back there, and then these 3 full rows, and probably half this row, and or maybe all this row. I don't know. And then I'll have that for my next order, which is going out Monday. Been a pretty good sales week so far. Coming into today, I've had since Monday, I've had sales of $1,150. The week before was $2,000. That's October for you. Feast or famine. It's feast time. As you can tell, my belly's getting bigger and I'm getting stronger, and I am moving around faster, so that is a good thing. I am going to be in constant pain, though, because of my neuropathy the rest of my life, but I'm just going to have to learn to deal with it. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and set you up on the tripod here, and then I'm going to get to work. But I want to tell you that what I wanted to let you know. Oh, and if you haven't seen out the new tires, and I had the rims, these Goodyear tires, check them out. And that looks sharp. Isn't it nice having a vehicle with 4 same tires and 4 same wheels? Makes me look, more professional than I already am, Tim Bain. So I'm going to put this on here. I just talked to Mike, trying to figure out the schedule, because I got, thanks, Brad. Yeah, the truck does look really sharp. Figuring out the schedule with Mike, because I've got like 5 or 6 deliveries already to do next week after this one. So it looks like the weather's going to cooperate. We had rain since Thursday, on and off, probably more than Maryland gets, and it's stopped now. It got cloudy again, but I could deal with the clouds. My fingers are probably going to freeze. If you're watching on Facebook right now, Bill should be there and with you, and I'm sure that's where Rogala's watching from. So hey, Rogala. And Michael Volk's probably there. I heard your JPF hoodie's in the mail, so keep an eye out for it, Michael Volk. Let's fire this up. Come on. I'd say it's about 40, 43 degrees, 44, something like that. Let it warm up just for a second. It's not too cold out. Oh, I need these. Safety first. I'll split that. Well, I split the first row there. Then I'll let you know the announcement I wanted to make, or the news I was going to give you. So let me do that real quick and then stay tuned for that. Oh, and I did post, the video. I re-uploaded it, the video of when the boiler wood got sucked into the control arm and it busted that fitting, and I took a hydraulic fluid shower. If you see that on your Facebook, go ahead and share it out. We need to make that thing go viral. It's only got like 22,000 views. It needs 1 million. Ain't that right, Jeffrey Ormstein? Mountaintop Outdoors. That's his favorite video. That's his favorite video of all time. You know, some of this is wet, like it's been out in the rain, but I don't think they're going to be having fires soon, and I'll be stacking it. I'll be sticking it at their house, and it'll give it time to dry out more, but like I say, people are worried about how dry it is. They need to order it early. Like this one's for Mom. Yeah, it's for Mom, and guess what? I forgot to put the wheelbarrow out there. Let me go grab the wheelbarrow. Let me go grab that. Hit that thumbs up, Jason. Make sure you do that. Can I squeeze through here? Did she leave me any room? Barely. Oh yeah, we got a fire going. Oh, and yesterday, it was raining yesterday, and guess what that means? We lost our power again. It's about the 10th time we've lost our power this year. So it was out for like 5 hours, so we had to run the generator, burn all that gas, burn my splitter gas. But we gotta have lights in the house and gotta have the refrigerator running. There. Now we got that set up. And that's where the debris can go. I always forget something. Got a whole list of things I gotta do. Don't like standing in front of that exhaust. Patty's ever did that. That exhaust is hot. But that, it's good for a good hand warmer. I'm gonna get these out of here just so I don't have to keep walking back and forth to this back row. This one, a little bit too long. Just gonna boiler wood that. Got some wood for Mom. There. Get in here and get these. Yeah, Phil likes to cut these short. My brother tends to cut them too long. I told Phil cutting them long is better than short. I mean, cutting them short is better than being too long. There, got most of those out of there now. Yeah, Mom likes these cookies. Gotta cut them not at an angle, Phil. Time man show up yet? Hey, time man, Brad, show me that picture. You guys hanging out. Thought you'd be wearing your Michigan shirt. Told you I'd have Bill make you one. Man, I got a customer that ordered. He ordered last year, and his wife's like, "Yeah, you just got to go down 5 stairs." Well, she didn't say the stairs are like 10 feet apart. You know, I had to move it probably 70 or 80 feet downstairs. At least it was downhill and not up. And they just ordered a Joe cord. They're 5 miles away. I told them $90 to deliver and stack it. You know, I'm gonna have my helper Craig with me, help me do that. It's probably gonna take us an hour to do, 2 guys. But we are getting compensated for it. These split for mom, but wheelbarrow might fill up pretty quick once I get all her pieces in there, but most of this is bundle grade, so I shouldn't get too many more rejects. Almost threw it in there. All right, this is the last of those. But I think the warmest day this week coming up is supposed to be like 60 degrees. So pretty sure we'll be having fires every day. But I do like it. Where'd this piece come from? I do like it now that I can take this debris pile up and she can put it right into the fire instead of taking it and dumping it somewhere. You know, during the summertime when we don't have a fire going every day. A lot of small trees out there in his woods. They're just, you know, one poppers. One hit with the ram and it's go. I want to catch on fire in by that exhaust. Another one cut in an angle fill. Hey Jason, Backyard Firewood, I see the Broncos tied Ferris State in hockey Friday night. Or was that Thursday night? I think it was, yeah, they played Thursday and Friday, so a home and home with Ferris State. So I think they tied when they played at Ferris State. Not quite sure. You go to the game, Jason? I think I seen the Maryland one yesterday too. College football. I don't know if Ty Man knows anything about college football. Him and Chris Bishop need to change their teams. Back row's going pretty quick. Like I say, I'll tell you what I heard yesterday. I think you guys are gonna really like it. At least the regulars. The regulars and the, you know, the haters, they don't care either way. him a little closer. Alright. Back to work. You watching Billy Otis on Facebook? Judy Krell, Denise Williams. I got regulars on Facebook and I got regulars on YouTube. You know, I started this journey on YouTube going live every Sunday back in like 2020. Few in 2019, but I got real consistent in 2020. But, you know, during the summertime, for some reason, there's not a good signal. I know Bill Moon was going to look into it for me to see if there's what tower it runs off of. But we're like at the bottom of a valley or whatever. It's like a plain that way, but then a big hill that goes up about 800 feet there. But it seems to just happen during the summertime. Remember, I'm using my iPhone 10 that I got in January of 2019. I don't know how many updates of iPhones there've been. I know there was I think they skipped 11. I think it went 12, 13, 14. Now the 15's out. You know, I'm sure AT&T would make me a deal on it. Trade this one in. But the reason I don't do that or replace my piece of crap laptop, because of the damn passwords, everything's saved on that phone over there. I don't want to have to try to remember my password. That I have to then out all the devices, I have to change the password and get it logged in. It's just easier to try to make that one last as long as possible. There's some cherry. Pretty wet. But like I say, once it's stacked along its driveway, retaining wall, it'll be good. But Mike said he's available to work every day this week, Rogala. Mike said he's available to work every day. I told him I could use a truckload every single day. Got that many orders, you know. Gonna either buy from him or Phil, whoever gets it. But I like buying from Mike. Mike brings it here, where Phil I have to go. But I get I save some money though by doing it that way, doing some of the work, which you know I have to do. All right. I have to get back in the woods, our woods, to do some more cutting, do a cutting video again. The best way to dry this stuff up, bring in, you know, like a wheelbarrow load's full, have staged next to your fireplace or stove, and let it have a full fire there, you know, a couple hour fire, and then it would dry these out. Because like I say, they're not green, they're wet. There is a difference. Gary's Acres show up yet? He usually shows up towards the end of the video. Him and G-Boz on YouTube, they're usually late party, but you know, at least they do stop by. Colleen's still here. I know she has to leave early for church. but she said she'd stay for about the first half hour. She's got to go feed the cats. All the kittens she's got, they're outdoor cats. They're barn cats. They're hungry, Colleen. They want some of your cow's milk. Must be the saw surgeon didn't go to the Paul Bunyan this. I haven't heard anything about him being there. Seen him in any videos. See, Shive made it there. Outside with Shive. I don't know if he did any videos there or not. Get the last bit of these out here, and then I'll tell you what you've been waiting to hear. The news I got for you. Alright. Whoa. Gonna be bumping into that. Burn my ass. That exhaust. Hot enough to melt plastic, I know that. But it does warm up my fingers when I need them. Yep, I'll be turning this ash into $210 cash. The guy's like, he's less than 10 miles away. Go back right up to his retaining wall. $160 for the wood. And then $25 to drive there. And $25 to stack it. Comes out to $210. And add that to my $11.50 in sales, and that's how much I sold this week. Remember, it's not all profit, folks. I bought a load from Phil, and then I bought some posts from Phil. That gave him $220. And then the day Mike worked, I paid him $140. Mike said he's available all week next week, so he'll be there every day, Rogala. Should be here every day. All right, I'm gonna take a union break and then let you guys know what I heard yesterday. I got that back row split. So yesterday, Darren sent me a message and he said, you know, he's hauling steel on a flatbed truck from from U.S. Steel in Gary, Indiana to Detroit. Well, everybody knows by now the UAW has been on strike for a month, and he said if it goes much longer, they're going to cut back his hours. And he said he'll be cutting me some black locust and bring it out here. We could go do some videos with Darren. So if you're happy that Darren's going to come back, if you know who I'm talking about, hit that thumbs up. So Darren said he might be coming back and bringing me loads. And I need it. This is the time of year. Well, that was a big announcement. Dangerous Darren. Oh, he sent me a video of him dropping a standing dead elm tree. It was pretty good size. I should make a shorts video, but it's his video, so I gotta ask him first. Bet you Deb at the mill's happy to see Darren again, if it does happen. You know, this cutting wood thing, once it's in your blood, it's in your blood. I'm sure Brad agrees with that. about halfway full now. Halfway to the Joe cord. There's Mom. You see Mom? I don't know. She's off to the side. She's on the porch. I don't know if you can see her or not, Randy Clay. She just got back from the store getting the newspaper. Yeah, some people still buy the newspaper. I'd say most of them are, 70 years old or older. Mom's 83. I'll go on that side for a second. I got some pieces creating too big a void in the corner, so I got to go straighten that out. I know you're going to get voids anyway by throwing it in. That's just how it goes when you're. But it's a lot faster than having to stack it in there. And if you watched the video yesterday, you see me loading the pieces off the ground. But that's how you got to do it when you're storing for the customer. I didn't like doing it, but it was pouring down rain, so I wanted to come out here and split this. It's actually not too bad. I actually slid that behind it. Maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. Gonna get voids anyway, right? But eventually I'm gonna have to come on this side when I get so much in there that it try throwing it in there and it bounces and goes off the back. I think, the sound's coming through good. The problem that I had for a while is I got two microphones that Chuck and Deb sent me, and apparently the other one went bad, because this one works pretty good. I think you guys can hear me. I hope you can. We can just take a quick peek and see how many are watching. Oh, 29. Hi, Mark. Good. Just guessing your last name. That Mark I know. I'm back and working on this side for a minute. Yeah, Phil likes cutting these short, but it's 12 inches, so it'll work. I mean, it's more work for him. I'm sure he got tired of me bitching at him by cutting them too long. Is that how I should move them? I didn't want to go into that piece of cherry. So I paid Phil $100 for this load. I'm gonna get $160 for this, just for the wood. And there should be another $40 worth of wood in there. So spend $100, do 2 hours of work, get paid $200. You know, minus my gas, but he's only, if I walked in a straight line to his house, it'd only be about a mile away. But of course you gotta take the roads. But so it comes out a 2.5 mile round trip. So, I mean, what does that use? Maybe half a gallon of gas, max, for 5 miles. So, and then this probably only uses, so let's just say a half gallon of gas between the splitter and my truck. I think it's like $3.50 here right now. I paid $3.59 the other day. That one can go right in. And I don't know if you guys have heard the story yet of how I did get my tires, you know, because I don't have, it was like for the tires, for the warranty, for the oil change, it was over $1,600, like $1,630 something. But I had one of my fans said he'd split the cost of tires with me or buy me 2 tires. I said, sure, that'd be awesome. I go, but can you pay for it? I'll pay you back. So he paid the whole $16.99 or whatever. I said, so how much do I owe you now? $850 or $900? He goes, I'll just take $1,000 out of what I paid and you pay the rest. So it's like $650, $640. Very, very generous of him. He wants to remain anonymous, but huge help out. Now, you know, I was going to have to buy the tires regardless. I probably would have went with a cheaper brand, but now I could pay more money towards my medical bills, getting them down to about $3,000 what I owe, just making the minimum payments on it. But at least it doesn't get interest on them. But with you know, the sales these last couple of weeks, I'll probably pay them a little extra. This one's wet, real wet. There goes my drink. I knew it was cherry. Yeah, this for Caveman TV will last them all winter. I took them a Joe Cord last year. Yeah, I told Patty I watched it. You know, I might have a piece get sucked back into the control arm and blow up today, but not going to happen with this bundle grade wood. That day that it happened, I was doing you know, big nasty pieces that my brother cut or picked up free somewhere. You know, I would have just left it. It wasn't even worth it making it into boiler wood. Too much more work than worth. But I wanted to see what this can do, and I'd only had this for 9 days when it happened. And as you probably know, Andrew Easton did send it to me. Wanted me to make some videos. It was only supposed to be for like a month. Try it out. Make a bunch of videos with it. Well then, you know what hit. I don't even want to say. back in early 2020. You remember what was going on then, so never got around to come picking it back up, but I probably made 300-400 videos with it. I know they've sold some, so I didn't have to pay for it. And he's also, you know, with the customer service, whenever I've had problems, that day that it blew up on me, he next day aired the fitting, the replacement fitting for it. When I was trying to put it back together, I ended up stripping this out, so I had to get Ted over here to do it, and haven't had an issue with that since. But I gotta say, Team Orange and Blue, they do take care of you. Their customer service is second to none and have an awesome quality product. I'm sure everybody out there that uses one agrees. Brad's still here if he's watching the football game, watching the Ravens choke again. He'll agree. I know Patty and Jeffrey will agree with me. They like Team Orange and Blue. I think they do. Yep, they're located in got my funny bone. They're located in Ontario, Canada. There, got those back 2 rows out. I can reach these a lot easier. The damn tires was in my way. I know you guys see a lot of splitting videos. They seem to do pretty good. But the problem with going and doing a cutting video, let's say I went and seen Darren and he was making a cutting video at his honey hole, might not have a signal, and then I'd go down there for nothing. But 2 of my best ever Sunday live streams were with Darren in the woods cutting. Yeah, we were felling trees, and you know, of course we had some get hung up, and you know, the people like to watch us struggle, or some do. Some people like it. They like to take pleasure in other people's misery. In fact, there's probably some watching right now, especially on Facebook. I got YouTube pretty much under control with the haters. YouTube's under control. Facebook's like the Wild West. Anything goes on Facebook. So if I respond to them, I get locked up in Facebook jail. I think some of them, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to goat me into, you know, saying something that's not approved by, you know, what's it called? The, whatever their team that reviews videos. The fact checkers. Facebook fact checkers. That was to the Facebook fact checkers, just to let you know. They probably just froze my page. They're watching too. They watch me extra close. They expect me to slip up. I haven't been in Facebook jail, I think, since March. Trying to stay out. Try to stay out of it. But, you know, Zuckerberg's got a room set up just for me, a jail cell. And I've spent 2 years in it, so, you know, with all my 30 days, like 1 year, I think I spent 6 months in it. Every time I get out, I go right back in for another 30 days. 30-day ban, 30-day ban. kind of tight quarters in here. I know Paul Wagner's a big fan of Facebook. Yeah, Paul wants to do another Wood Jamboree, Firewood Jamboree 2023 here. We get the surgeon here, we get Mike and Zach. We have a bunch of people over here, maybe Herb too. Do a live stream like we did that one day. You guys remember that? No, Craig Wilson remembers it. He watched it that day. But we had Ted brought over a dump truck load, like kind of dump truck like Brad just got from Firewood at the furnace. He brought it over a bundle of great ash. Then him and and Tom Waddle was here. But Tom Waddle's MIA. Nobody's heard from him. I mean, I think I texted him like 6 months ago, and he responded, so he's still around. We don't watch it, but he was here. And then we used the Husky to split a half cord into my truck. And then Mike and Zach were down splitting a hickory. You know, kind of like the fellowship of the furnace or whatever Brad's going to be having in January or February this coming up. But he'll probably get a couple hundred people there, you know. He has an awesome channel, Firewood at the Furnace. You know, he does a real good job. So he's pretty popular in the Firewood community. But I would imagine everybody's got to have haters. If you don't have a hater, you're doing something wrong, and I'm sure he gets some bad comments too, just like everybody. Trolls don't have anything better to do. Starting to get full. Have to go back over that other side again. We're gonna start flying out. I try to throw it into the back. All right, let me go to the other side. Straighten some of these out. And swing by real quick and see if I see any chat. See how many are watching, how many thumbs up. 27 and 22, that's not bad. 27 watching, 22 likes. But I'm sure people have left. New people are here. You know, I understand watching an hour-long video of me splitting wood can be a bit much for some people, but there's others that love it. You know, I know Stacy's usually here the whole one. The BFFs, her and Colleen, when Colleen doesn't have church. Pat her regular job, not top outdoors, so she can only stop in for a minute or two. Take a quick break. Yeah, I'd live stream me stacking this at his house. But he doesn't have a very good signal there, so I did a delivery yesterday, live streamed that. So if you want to watch a stacking video, oh no, I actually just dumped it out. If you want to watch a delivery, check that out. Put it on Facebook and YouTube. Oh no, I didn't put it on YouTube yet. I gotta get out the chisel and get that debris that builds up in there. There's actually a decent amount of cherry in this load I forgot about. I know that I titled the video "Splitting Ash to Make Some Cash." $210 we'll get today. Like I said when I started, that this is going to probably take up to this row right here. So once this row's done, I should be done. But we're about an hour in anyways. That's usually how long I go with them. One more of this row. Short, stocky one. Just like Chris Bishop, short and stocky. We'll send it. It's close. It's probably an inch under my minimum. We'll let her go. Yeah, Mike and I work on this together. We can do it in like less than a half hour, Joe cord. Got one person throwing and one person splitting. That throwing time adds up. See, look how long that took. It'll burn. Yeah, Phil probably had about a 23-inch long piece and then he cut it in half. Cut it in half anyway. Like, what do? You just sacrifice it for boiler wood, or you try to cut a small piece off? Aim's better when I'm close like this. Trying to throw it from over there, I'm not as precise. Some limb-wood that can go in. Nice piece of dry cherry. Gotta warm up, might take a year or two. I'd rather have cold fingers than a bunch of bugs on me right now. Still for the that wasp nest. They're still in there. I see them coming in and out. We need to get our first freeze. Probably won't be for a couple weeks yet. Larry Cluck watching. Minnesota have their first freeze yet? That almost came to fly. Gotta just kind of lob them. They don't have too much momentum behind them and carries them across. Might walk these over to the back side, so I'll be out of the camera view for a second. Then I can put them right where I want them. Come on. Take a shortcut. Working smarter, not harder. There's some nooks and crannies that need to be filled in. So yeah, I'd say the way we had this trailer stacked, I'd say it holds about a half-quart of wood. I mean, it should. It's 4x8 by 2. But when Bill doesn't cut them when they're like a lot of planks, then it's hard to pack it in as tight. But the more work I do by myself, the more profit I make. But I am definitely going to have Mike come a couple days this week anyways. He can get me some ash cut. Told the customer yesterday that sometime between 11:30 and 12:30, you know when this ends, but then I gotta put all my stuff away and stop at the store on the way there. Then I gotta stack it, which is gonna take me at least a half an hour. Because I have to back up to it. I can't get sideways to it and flip the truck around. So it's gonna take me a little bit longer. Oh, you'd be using Rogala's rake. Oh, we have to use Rogala's rake. Get the ones I can't reach, because this truck's sitting about 3 inches higher. I was able to grab all the ones in the middle now. It's stuck in the middle. No man's land. I just have to go to the other side. But I can't reach them now. Got a bunch of 1 poppers. I'll wait till I get bigger diameter ones and then I'll stage them here and go back over the other side and split. But I will when I'm done. After the video's over, I'll go around and straighten the pieces out, lock them in with each other so they don't fall out. Definitely not going to put something over the top and like strap it down. Don't really need that. Just too infrequent of a thing. Pieces falling out. I have seen them fall out before, but probably had 10 pieces fall out of over 1 million hauled in 12 years. I mean, it's not, but it is an acceptable rate. You don't want any, you want it to be 0. But sometimes it happens. See, when I just throw these on top, then they're not stuck on each other. So I have to do that. Got some more. I'll walk around the back again. Grab this one off this row. Everybody gets a little bit of premium. It's premium. Yeah, I'd say what's left in the trailer will do it. About half this row's left. Got a few more one poppers. Yeah, I've had one delivery every day this week, except Tuesday when it was raining, and I had the tires put on and the oil change. And of course, Bell Tires said I wanted to do a front end alignment. The old mechanics watching wanted to do a front end alignment, but they wouldn't do it because they said that needed like front suspension stuff, rocker arms, and stuff like that. So next time it needs an oil change, I'm going to take it to my mechanic Adam, let him evaluate it, because you know that every time my mom takes her car in there, they say it needs this, that, needs a Cadillac converter, and needs this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, damn, dude, I just spent $1,600. You think I got, well, asterisk. You think I got the money for another $1,600 worth of work? Well, knew it was going to happen. One just fell off. That one fell off. But when I stop splitting, I'm going to come grab the phone and show you the load, and then I got to get ready to do the delivery. So you wanna, when I start heading over there, just put your comments up so they'll start flashing by me. Usually it probably takes a couple seconds after you type it for it to show up, but so I got 3 in here to do, and then I'm gonna call it. This will be the last one right here. Oh my God, so heavy, so wet. Got a full wheelbarrow wood for Mom too. That would probably last half a day. You know, when it's not that cold out like now, I mean low 40s. But when it's like 20 below, yeah, that will go last about a couple hours. Throw these just on the top, and then, like I say, when I put stop filming, put the camera away, then I will straighten them out. I think Bill said he's got a day off Wednesday. About had a heart attack when he told me that he might come up here. I want to have a video with him helping. Gotta come grab this one. Warming up my fingers while it runs the last of the gas out of the carburetor. Don't want that ethanol fuel to eat up the plastic and rubber parts inside there. All right, I'll show you the load, and I'm gonna wrap things down or wrap them up, however you say it. Oh, well, up to 30 watching. Yeah, we're into overtime. 63 minutes in. So here we go. Like I said, I would have one row left here. Oh, right there. Bow down, time man, bow down. But so there's one piece of boiler wood I got. There's the wood for Mom. And here's what we got in here. I got to straighten these out. Got ourselves a Joe cord in here that I got to stack. There's the piece that fell out. You know, there's more in here, so I'm going to move some of them off the top, get them in there so they're locked in. So there you go. All right. Oh, there goes a yellow jacket. See, they're still active, Brogala. All right, folks. I got to get this delivered, and getting ready to watch NFL, watch my fantasy football team. I need Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen to do good, and Debo. But I'm going to get this delivered, and I'm sure I'll be doing some live streams during the week when Mike comes up here, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for all the comments and making it to the end. We'll catch you guys on the next one.